好，那就让它录哦，然后你到时候再。Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We are here to present on the rise of artificial intelligence in business. My name is Cynthia, and I'm joined by Derek and Kyle. We'll be exploring how artificial intelligence is redefining the way organizations operate across the world. In this presentation, we'll take you through how AI is being used in business today, the benefits and challenges that come with it. So let's begin with an overview of what artificial intelligence actually is and how it has grown to become one of the most influential forces in modern business. Artificial intelligence refers to the ability of machines to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as learning, reasoning, and problem solving. Once considered a futuristic idea, AI has now become a key driver of global innovation and business transformation. Across industries, AI is improving efficiency, enhancing decision making, and enabling companies to better understand and serve their customers. From automation in manufacturing to predictive analytics in marketing, AI is reshaping how organizations operate and compete.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about where can we see AI in our daily lives. So if anyone has used AI in your daily lives, please type in the comments or raise your hand to say if you have like AI products in your home. Okay, so we see places the places we see AI include healthcare where people use AI to analysis medical data and helps doctor to treat diseases. And then we also use them in transportations where we all see AIs in Tesla autopilot or self-driving. And we also use AI in business and finance, where ChatGPT is very welcomed in businesses where they help with task and scheduling, and they can progress through details very efficiently. And we also use them in educations like Duolingo to use AI to personalize language learning lessons. Furthermore, we also use them in art and entertainment, where the intelligence can help create images and help improve the environment by tracking deforestation and climate changes. And lastly, we can see AI in manufacturing, where AI help platform analysis factory machine data to improve efficiency. Next page. Yes, consumer care and human resource. That's a good one. Okay, so there's a lot of different types of AI in all these different areas where the different AI has different abilities. Where for visual assistants, they mostly virtual assistants, they understand voice commands and they could answer questions and they could control other smart devices, but they don't program and think about think about the responses you give them. They only directly response to the command you give them. And self-driving technology is basically a programmed system where it is programmed to do it in a specific way and there's no variation of it. And Adobe is like a drawing machine where it generates human-like text for chatting and also generates image for according to your command. And for robots and algorithm, they they think and they give you the things that you're most likely interested, and they track on what you spend your time on, like YouTube or Google, and then they give you the best outcome that they would think that you might be most interested in. So, okay, so talking specifically into how AI helps people, I mean, how people use this AI to help them. Consumer services. Okay, so conversational AI uses voice recognition, natural language processing, and sentiment analysis to understand customer questions and tone in real time. And they can instantly respond to common questions and guide customers through purchases without waiting time, which is very efficient. And routes customers to human services agent when needed to ensure smooth support. Next page. So personalizing customer service. So the use of AI is effectively for creating personalized experience through chatbots, digital assistants, and user interfaces. Using large language models like also known as LLMs, these systems can deliver tolerated experiences and targeted advertisements to customers and users. An example is YouTube, where you can see in the slides on the right. Well, it will deliver a curated feed of content that is suited to customer interests, which we mentioned about earlier of the algorithm. Next page. And automation of repetitive tasks, where AI is also helpful in doing repetitive tasks, and where it's unlike humans, they reduce this boring time and consuming tasks and allows them to do it in more strategic or creative way. Next page. For data analysis and decision making, AI can analyze massive amounts of data much faster than a human can, and businesses can rely on AI tools to spot trends, forecast future performances, and help make decisions. Next week. And lastly, human resources department use AI to screen resumes, match job candidates and to positions, and even analysis interviews. And this helps company hire faster and more fairly by focusing on skills and patterns rather than having manually review every application. It saves time and increases efficiency. AI can also predict which employees may be at risk of leaving a company and suggest ways to improve the situation. And in training, AI supports personalized learning program based on each employee's learning style and job requirements.
Okay, so I'm gonna begin talk about the benefits of using AI in businesses. And in this section, we'll answer the three key questions. How does AI transform operations and strategy? What practical advantages can we already see? And why are early adopters gaining such a strong competitor edge? So I'm gonna ask a quick question to everyone in this webinar. So how often do you find AI tools beneficial? Like you can type in the number in the comments in the chat box. So for me, I often find like AI these to be like beneficial as a student. Like sometimes it gives like generic responses or like incorrect responses, but overall like it gives valuable information for my homework or for my research, and it actually speeds up the efficiency for me. Yeah, so if anyone could help me answer, it would be great. But if no, then we can move on to the next. Oh, okay, wait. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes the AI gives like two generic answers or like not very helpful. Okay, move on to the next question. So, okay, so another question, what are some benefits that AI tools can bring? So you can type in the comments while I continue with my presentation. So the first benefits is it being efficient and it can help to improve productivity. So AI helps business becomes like more efficient by automating repetitive and time-consuming tasks, and it also reduces errors, increases accuracy, and also frees employees to focus on strategic or creative work. For example, companies can use AI to automate scheduling, data entry, or logistics planning, saving significant time and reducing operational costs. AI systems can also monitor workflows and predict bottlenecks, allowing teams to act before delay occur. Okay, so the second benefit is that AI can provide better decision making. So AI supports better, faster decisions by analyzing large amounts of data in real time. It identifies patterns and correlations that human might miss and provide recommendations backed by evidence rather than intuition. For instance, organizations can use AI forecast sales trends, predict customer demand, or detect financial anomalies. Decision makers can then base strategies on accurate insights rather than guesswork. Next page. And the third benefit is that it helps to enhance customer experience. So AI enables businesses to personalize customer interactions at scale, and it can anticipate needs, tailor recommendations, and provide instant support. For example, companies can use AI chatbots to answer customer inquiries 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. So basically all the time. And it can also recommend to suggest products and services that match each person's preferences, and this can help to improve the overall satisfaction and build stronger and more long-term customer relationships. And the fourth benefit is that it helps to drive innovation and helps companies to gain a competitive advantage. So AI fuels innovation by allowing companies to test ideas quickly and develop new products or services. It also helps organizations to move from concepts to execution faster than ever. For example, businesses can use AI to simulate product designs before production, analyze consumer feedback instantly, or identify emerging market trends. This gives them the ability to innovate and adapt faster than competitors. And the fifth benefit is that it can help to empower employees. So AI acts as a co-pilot for employees, and instead of replacing human workers, it assists them with analysis, writing, research, and creative problem solving. For instance, employees can use AI tools to draft documents, summarize reports, or generate ideas for marketing campaigns. This helps people to focus on what humans do best: empathy, judgment, and strategic thinking. So here is a brief conclusion on the benefits. So it helps with efficiency, decision-making, consumer vision, and innovation empowerment. Moving on to the risks and limitations of AI. So in this section, we will answer the next three questions, which are: what are the biggest challenges and risks, and how do we balance innovation with responsibility, and what happens when AI goes unchecked? Okay, so same with the benefit parts. I will like people who participate in this webinar to type in the comments about like some of the concerns that you have about like AI in businesses or AI in general. Yeah, and you can type in the comments while I okay. Okay, so wait, I see. Okay, so I see someone said by bad data feed, terrible insights. Okay, so okay, these are some very good ideas, and some of it are actually the same with some of the risks or limitations that I'm sharing later on. Okay, moving on to the next question. Okay, so this like multiple. Okay, so this is a scenario like if an like AI tool, like if banks use AI tool to approve loans, but this AI tool like approve loans to like disqualify customers and they are not able to pay back the loans, then who is responsible in this scenario? Same with the questions. I would like you guys to think about this scenario and type in the comments. Okay, I see someone say bank. Recently, AI. Okay, so most of the people assume that it's about bank, and one person brings up the topic of using to reject healthcare support. Oh, I didn't know about that one. I think I'll look into it later on. So, okay, so most of the people here thinks it's the bank's problem. Okay, so with this scenario, um, we can all see that AI has its limitation and risks, and so that someone need to be held accountable, and sometimes this isn't that easy to distinguish. Next page. Okay, so the first risk of AI in businesses is about data privacy and security. AI systems depend on massive data sets, which often include sensitive personal or business information. And if these systems aren't properly protected, they can expose confidential data or be targeted by cyber attacks. For example, companies can face risks if AI tools store customer data without adequate encryption or use it without clear consent. A single breach could damage both trust and reputation, making robust governance and compliance a must. Next page. And the second limitation is about bias and fairness. And I believe I saw someone type in the comments about like wrong data feed. So it's something like this. So AI learns from like data, and if that data reflects human bias, then the system will reproduce it. And this can lead to unfair outcomes in areas like hiring, lending, or customer targeting. For example, if an AI recruitment system is trained on historical data that favors certain groups, it might unintentionally prefer similar candidates. So that's why organizations need to audit algorithms regularly and ensure data diversity. Next page. So the third risk is about job displacement and workforce transformation. AI automation can replace routine or repetitive jobs, leading to workforce disruption. However, it also creates new opportunities that require higher level digital and analytical skills. For example, AI can handle tasks like data processing, report generation, or quality control, reducing the need for manual labor. Businesses can respond by retraining employees for roles in AI management, data analysis, and creative problem solving. Next page. So another risk is about the over reliance on AI and the black box problem. Many AI models make decisions that even developers can fully explain. This is known as the black box problem. So when organizations trust AI blindly, errors can go unnoticed and unexplainable. For example, a company might use AI to approve credit applications without understanding the reasoning behind the model's results. If something goes wrong, it's difficult to trace or justify the decision, which is why transparency and human oversight are vital. Moving on to the next risk, which is regulation and ethical challenges. AI technology is evolving faster than most legal systems. Many countries are still defining how to regulate AI use in businesses, which creates uncertainty around compliance and accountability. So, for example, businesses may face challenges when implementing AI across borders because privacy and data use laws differ by region. Until clear regulation exists, organizations must set their own internal ethics policies for responsible AI use. Next. So the sixth risk is about trust and human perception. So employees may worry about like being replaced by AI, and customers might question the fairness and accuracy of AI made decisions. So for example, if an AI system rejects a customer's loan or recommends a product, people often want to understand why. Businesses can build trust by explaining how AI decisions are made, ensuring human review when needed. Next. So like in conclusion, like they have like limitation on like data privacy and have bias and may lead to some amount of job loss, and people might get like over reliance on it, and there are like still many uncertainty regulations on the use of AI. So certain like solutions or like mitigations are needed, like clear governance, like diverse data inspections, or new skills or new roles for employees, or even human oversight or ethical frameworks to control how AI is used. So this way, AI can be used under control and we can minimize the errors and the harm AI brings in businesses. Next.
Now I'm going to talk about the future of AI in business. AI has already changed how companies operate, but what's coming next is even more transformative. The future isn't about replacing humans, it's about enhancing what we can do. Businesses are starting to see AI as more than a tool. It's becoming a strategic partner that helps make smarter and faster decisions. In the next few years, we'll see AI move from being something cool to have to being essential for staying competitive. Companies that fail to adapt may fall behind, while those that creatively embrace AI will gain a significant advantage. So let's look at what this future might actually look like. So one of the biggest trends is personalization, which is using AI to gain a deep understanding of every customer's preferences, behaviors, and even emotions. Imagine a world where your online shopping experience feels like it was designed just for you. From the recommendations you see to the price you get, businesses are already using AI to predict what customers want before even they ask. Think of Spotify recommending new songs based on your mood, or Starbucks customizing your offers based on the weather or time of the day. In the future, that level of personalization will become the standard across all industries. Companies that master this will build stronger connections and loyalty with their customers. And another major trend is automation. So we're moving toward autonomous operations, where AI systems can make decisions and manage complex tasks with minimal human input. For example, logistics companies are already using AI to plan delivery routes automatically, cutting down on delays and fuel costs. In manufacturing, smart robots can detect problems before they happen. Even in finance, AI systems can adjust investment strategies in real time. This shift isn't about removing people. It's about freeing humans from repetitive tasks so they can focus on problem solving and strategy. And the result is more efficient, resilient, and adaptable business. One misconception people still have is that AI will replace jobs entirely. But in reality, the future of work is about collaboration. AI handles the repetitive data heavy stuff, analyzing patterns, crunching numbers, doing the behind scenes work, while humans bring creativity, empathy, and ethical judgment. AI can generate hundreds of design ideas in seconds, but it still takes a human to decide which captures the right emotion. That partnership will define how teams work in the future, humans leading the vision and AI powering the execution. As AI becomes more powerful, one of the most important future trends will be building trust. People and companies will start caring more about how AI makes decisions. Is it fair, transparent, and unbiased? Governments are already starting to regulate AI use, but ethical responsibility will go beyond laws. It will become a brand value. Businesses that can prove their AI systems are safe and fair will earn customer loyalty. Another key trend is accessibility. Thanks to cloud-based tools and open source AI, small and medium businesses will have access to technologies that used to cost millions. That means innovation won't just come from big tech. It can come from anywhere. So the future of AI in business isn't just smarter systems. It's smarter societies built on collaboration, fairness, and creativity.
Okay, so to sum up for the webinar, AI is no longer the future. It's already transforming how businesses work. It boosts efficiency, drives innovation, and creates new opportunities in many industries. But yes, there are still many concerns about AI. But its ability to make decisions efficiently and fast is starting to replace easy jobs and basic jobs like the service of restaurants where we already really can see robots sending out meals. So, as Cynthia mentioned, AI will not totally replace human. AI also needs to be checked by human and or only replace human that does not know how to use AI. As you can see, AI has involved in many daily life activities like healthcare, education, and businesses. And that's the end of our webinar. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so do anyone have any questions? Oh, have any questions or any ideas that they would like to share? If not, then this will be the end of our webinar, and you guys will be free to leave.
Thank you.